Hi gang, just before the video starts here, I'm trying to hit affiliate over on Twitch and 500 subscribers here on YouTube so that I can justify to myself spending money on a new microphone so that I can make high quality content for you guys. So if you like what you see here and you haven't already, why not subscribe? And if you want to see this stuff live, follow me over on Twitch. I mean, there's no pressure or anything. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's free, makes me happy, it'll make you happy, so why not? And maybe, when we do hit those milestones, there might even be a cheeky little face reveal, but you'll have to subscribe and follow to find out. Anyway, that's it. On to the video. Alrighty. Welcome back everyone to another beautiful day here in Minecraft. We're back on the Let's Play world. Let's Play 2.0 as it were. And got a couple of things planned for what I want to do today. So if you weren't here for the last stream, it was semi-successful, I want to say. Successful in the fact that we got the obsidian, got the nether portal built as you can see over there, and somehow built two. I'm not sure how that happened. I went in that portal, came back out, and it spat me out over here. But yeah, that was the successful part. The semi part is that it was shambolic. It took me 3 goes in the nether to even get in there without like getting killed or whatever. It was just well, I mean, I didn't get killed, as you can see. I've still got all my experience and loot and stuff. But I kept forgetting to put on my golden boots, kept forgetting to bring enough dirt or torches. It was just a whole thing. But we got that done, and the sun is going down, so I'll have a quick nap. We got to the nether. Couldn't find a fortress, but had a good explore. And as you can see, we have a little structure here, and another structure over there, which we will go into in just a moment. I'll explain what exactly is going on there, and we'll go from there. So, first things first. We'll save that one for last, actually, because that's the newest thing. I did a tiny bit of stuff, like, off-stream, and when I wasn't recording. It was mostly just super boring digging, getting random stuff together. So, first things first, this is a hole, that goes straight down to the skeleton spawner in the cave. Because I was so sick of having to go up and down the cave, the mine thing. It was just a nightmare. So here's one hole, and here's the up elevator hole. But as you can see, it looks pretty empty at the moment because I kept trying to do like the whole soul sand kelp strat, but it's a very deep hole, and I kept almost drowning and dying, and it wasn't working out. So I figured out another strat. Well, I found a video on YouTube. Can't remember who it was, unfortunately, so I can't do like a little shout out. Maybe in the YouTube video that I make of this episode, I'll track down the video that I used and show them, link them and stuff. Give credit because I didn't know you could do that. I might be a noob, but I had no idea you could do what it was. So if you use ice on soul sand and like just pillar up, when you break the ice, it like turns into bubble columns immediately and you can breathe in those. I didn't know that, but that's good to know. So to get ice, I had to first go and steal a villager, and luckily like it only took 3 or 4 goes before I found one that gave silk touch. So I put silk touch on a pickaxe, found some ice over that way, not too far, maybe like a 2-minute walk that way. There's an ice snow biome. Dug up a bunch of ice, and we are now able to go and make that elevator so we can come and go a lot easier to the skeleton spawner, which we will in this episode, well, episode stream. I'm not sure if I'm talking to YouTube or stream at the moment, but we're going to turn it into a XP arrow farm sitch, because I want to start enchanting stuff, but I also want to get a good supply of arrows. Whee! I'm almost paranoid when I drop down that make sure it's the right one, so I don't just fall to my death, because this one is empty at the moment. So we have 3 stacks of ice here, which should be more than enough to get us up to the top. So if we just peel it up like this, all the way up to the top. Okay. Yeah, I think 3 stacks might have been overkill, but we'll definitely need 2. So we'll just keep on towering up like this. Ba, ba, ba. Almost there, I think. Ah, lovely. Right, so now that we've done that, in theory, if we drop back down here, we splash. And then, if we mine this out with a non-silk touch axe, it should give us the bubbles, so we can just be in here and we can breathe, no problem. So now it'll just push us up, and we can just break all this ice and get an elevator. It's a bit slow. Maybe we'll use this pick. It should be a bit quicker, hopefully. Okay, not much, because we are mining in water, but that's okay. Oh, this time I'm not seeing things. I do see the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. I can see... Yeah, that is it, right? I'm not just seeing things? Yeah, okay. That is definitely the end. We're almost there. Couple more blocks. You can do it. Last 2 or 3. Yes! Woohoo! Alright. Well, there you go. That wasn't too bad, actually. So, yeah, there you have it. We have the down elevator, which is, I guess, just a hole in the floor. But it gets the job done. And then we want to go back up. We just pop in here. Speed on up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And pop right out. That is so much more convenient and efficient than having to go through that whole kit and caboodle of the mine the other way. Right, happy to get that out of the way. That is done and dusted. I don't know why I have this bed still. Get rid of that. We can pop, you can stay. You can stay in here. Alright, so that is the first part of the agenda tonight. The second part is, real quick, gotta empty this lava out. That's full. I also did add a couple more little troughs here for the lava collecting. You never know when you might need it. Cool. So what I want to do now is we need some wood, some sticks, a chest. We need another chest actually. You know what? We'll make one more for good luck. Then we'll get a couple of little things from down here. We need a soul sand. I guess we could do drips. No, we'll do soul sand. Actually, no, we will do dripstone, I think. I think that also works for things falling on it to take damage, depending how deep we want to go. So maybe we will do dripstone instead. Completely forgot. We need yet one more chest so that we can also make. Is that haymaker hopper? It is. Wonderful. Alright, I think that's everything we need for like tool-wise. Now we just need, I can probably put you away. Now we just need some blocks to build with. So we'll grab those and that. And we'll grab these as well. Turn these into some deep slate bricks. Verily good. Alright. Sun is down. Time to sleep again. That was quick. Surely that wasn't 10 minutes. Oh wow. That was already 10 minutes. Okay. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Yoink, yoink. Hey, nice spins, buddy. Get out of here. This guy's having the time of his life. Good job. Alright. Down we go. Yahoo. Okay, we're going to have to also kind of clear a bit of this area out, I think, to make ease of access for up here. So, I also did a bit of digging off stream. Just cleared this whole area out for the usual 4x4 area around the spawners so we can make it into a farm. So now I just got to remember exactly how to set it up. First things first, we're going to do a little infinite water source here. Boop and boop. Lovely stuff. So I think if we are to go along the back here, it should, yep, lovely. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Down here. Should really put these next to each other so I'm not scrolling so far. So I've done 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, and one more for good luck. 9. Perfect. And that should, yep, do that. And then if we, which side do we want it to drop them off at? Let's go this way. Alright, so it should drop them down into there. So if the math works out, that should along to here. And then eventually spread them out here. Perfect. Now I can't remember how many blocks down I should be digging. Because I know you have to be close enough to the spawner for it to activate, but also not too close, I think. So once I've cleared this bit of rock out here, I might just have to do a quick little Google to investigate. down we go. I'm already loving this elevator. It's so much quicker. Well, elevator and pit. 6 blocks down might even be the perfect. Like, it'll probably spit us out just down there, won't it? Cool. Alright, so we go along here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in theory, I think we want to... Let's put some light here so I can actually see what I'm doing for now. This should be low enough. Maybe I can go a little bit lower, one more lower. So if I was to say it's here, that means the skeletons would land here. So I want to dig out the room this way. So I can be standing a bit closer to the spawner. I think the sweet spot is you want it to be like... I want to be able to put a torch down, but I don't want it to spit light up into the spawning area. So I guess we'll just do some experimenting and see what happens. Now block that up real quick. And let's... Nope, not you. We want you, you, and you. So if we go chest to chest, hopper into there, can we place a dripstone on top? No. Bugger. I was counting on being able to do that. What if... No, I don't think that'll work either. Not if we go like... No, that's not... Damn, I think we're gonna have to get like a campfire. Oh well, that's not too big of a deal. We do have the materials for it. So let's just dig this way a smidge. And then we can pop out over yonder. And we should pretty soon break through. Hello? Nope. I didn't go far enough. Oh, I thought I was in the inside water, but no, I've just come to this infinite water source. Silly me. Break that. Okay, so I'm almost there. Where will I actually come out if I kept going? Will I come out? Put some tuff down actually. So if I keep just digging as I was, where will it spit us out? I probably do need to go up one. Okay, so if we just maybe here. Okay, no, it would be ideal if I could just come out, go straight down here. Okay. That will do. Lovely. And then we can even make like a little subway entrance kind of thing. Bada bing. There we go, and then let's make this a little bit wider. Really got to figure out a way to get those bots out of here. I'm pretty sure I've got the settings on, so you have to be like a verified account to post in my chat, but I'll have to look into it some more. Anyway, that looks pretty good to me. Come out here, run on down, up. I'll put some stairs in as well. Let's fill in this. Bum, bada bum. Alright, we'll come to here, put a torch over here. So this is going to be the chest where everything drops in, and I'll have a second chest next to it for bows and the like. And then I'm thinking over here, I like to have a little pool of lava where I can just toss in excess stuff if I get like really broken bows or whatever. Okay. So this actually needs to come back one more. If I'm going to put stairs in. Lovely. Put a torch for now, so nothing nefarious spawns. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Not too shabby. Alright, we can break the torches in here now, I suppose. We'll block this off. And then we'll have like a service entrance off to the side here. Oh, almost nailed it. Like that. This needs to be a slab. That needs to break. You need to break. And then we'll quickly get as far away as we can. Okay, well they spawned immediately. That is good to see. So we know that it does indeed work. Maybe we actually need to go one more lower here. No, we're good where we were. Oh, 5 pickaxe. Just, make it a bit more homely down here. Okay, they're dropping down at a reasonable rate. That is good. Although I have just realized something. Yeah, okay. So we don't need these actually. Okay, that still works. So we should now be able to just hit him in the knees when they come down. And we'll yoink you out of here. Yeah, perfect. Smack him once or twice. Twice seems to be the magic number. And look at that, we're already getting a bunch of bones, a bunch of arrows, XP, all that good stuff. This is a very successful endeavor.